Hey guys, one of the most important things that I neglected almost my entire life until the last year is mobility and flexibility. Mobility is being able to move your body through a range of motion and having complete control. So if I said stop, you wouldn't fall over. But this is definitely going to help with tight hip flexors, tight hips. It's really going to help to get into some spine mobility, hip mobility, as well as ankle mobility, and stretch you out and make you feel awesome. Okay, so the first one we're going to do is downward dog into runner's lunge. So when I do this here, I place my hands underneath strong shoulders and I'm pushing back. And when I push back here, I'm really working to drive my heels to the ground and push back even more. So you can walk out your dog a little bit here. Belly button is nice and tight, pulled up to the sky. And then I'm gonna take my foot forward to the outside of my hand. And from here, I'm going to reach up and twist. Now, instead of thinking opening up here, I want you to think that you're pushing strong from that shoulder, getting into the thoracic spine, nice tight back leg. Okay, so we're here and back into that downward dog. A lot of times people neglect this, but whenever I teach it, they love it. They just don't do it on their own. So don't be one of those people. Other leg through, nice and tight. And remember, twist, hold. Fitness is incredible. Movement is incredible for our bodies. It's such an honor and a blessing to be able to work on strengthening our bodies, but in the meantime, we strengthen our confidence on the leg, we strengthen our courage, we strengthen our faith and our hope and belief. Move back. I absolutely love lifting, and I can't believe I fell off that bandwagon for a long time, but you know, we all get there, swing through, but it's just baby steps, one day at a time. And now I find myself, you know, eating better, sleeping better, and wanting more for myself. So hopefully you will too. The next one we're doing is a toe touch squat. So you're gonna get your feet out wide. Okay, so we're gonna go here, sorry. And then we're gonna touch down, and we're gonna open up our thighs with our elbows, drive those knees over the toes, working on the ankle mobility. And then from here, place this hand inside and open up, twist. Other hand, and then back up, shake it out. So we're gonna sit again, okay? Elbows here, drive the knee over, working on the ankle mobility here, which is super important. Place, back up, shake it out. One more, back down. Each time, work a little bit deeper, use your breath, okay? Place, and back up. Good job. All right, sitting down in the quadruped position here, which means hands are underneath your shoulders, knees are underneath your hips. You're gonna push your belly button down. Let those ribs flare up, and then rise up. Like you're pushing your shoulders off of your back. Lower back down. You can open a little movement within this and back up. Fill and exhale. Push those shoulders off your back and back down. Excellent. All right, from here, we're gonna go into a split squat, just like this. And all you're gonna do is you're gonna tuck this pelvic bone here, pelvic tilt, squeeze, hold. You'll feel a big stretch in your hip flexor, keeping those hips stacked, and relax. Tuck this pelvis, brace, hup, tuck it, drive, 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 drive. Hup, drive, 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 drive. Big stretch all the way down. Good job, switching legs. Remember, you can do this anytime too. Like you don't just have to have me to do it. If it feels good and it helps you out, perfect. So here, tuck, squeeze and drive. relax, drive. Push, 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 all the way down. If you sit a lot, this is really good for you. Good job. All right, we're gonna go into the shin box, 90-90, okay? This just might be challenging for you as is. Okay, so our legs are getting 90. Eventually the goal is to get here. We'll start in, and we're just working to try to get this hip down, this opposite glute down. And then we're gonna just reach forward. And you go to your own level, whatever you can reach, okay? And we're gonna go away from that knee, and you're working to drive your armpits down to the ground, keeping your hips stacked. You might feel this in your back glute. Everything is tight and engaged. And then we'll come back to center, and then we'll go the other way and stretch. So really work to drive this armpit down, applying pressure. You're not just hanging here. This is very active. Active in your legs, in your core, in your upper body. Good. Other side. Okay, so we're here, toes are out, and we're gonna work, and immediately I can tell my injured leg always likes to say, hey, I'm still here. So it's super important after rupturing my patellar tendon to do all of these things. So we're gonna go to the side. Woo, I'm tight in my lats and my QL on this side as well. Back to center. And then we're gonna walk it the other way. It'll be interesting to see how much more mobile you get in just the 4 weeks that we're doing this. Good, from here you can place your hands behind your back, and all we're gonna do is rotate. Switch, switch, switch. If you can work here. Good job. Keep sneaking up. Good job. All right, last one here. And now we're gonna go into some adductor sits, working those inner thighs. So you're gonna get your knees out wide, okay? Careful here. When you get your knees out wide, I like to turn my toes out, okay? And I'm gonna reach my hands out a little bit further, and what I'm gonna keep my core nice and tight, and I'm gonna sit back. Shh. Up and sit. Shh. So you're pushing your booty back each time. Up. Shh. Getting a little bit deeper. And then we're gonna just hold this one here. Breathe. Allow those inner thighs to open up. And then we're gonna take our hands and we're gonna reach across again. Working to actively push those armpits down without releasing your core. So your core is still engaged and still nice and tight, and push down. I am so tight through here on this side. Back to center, and then up. And then what we're gonna do, our last one here, is we're gonna lay down, okay? And you're gonna get your hands out in a T position, and I'm gonna pull this, keep this arm down on the ground, and you're just gonna work to pull this leg over. You want this shoulder to continue to have contact with the ground. So don't rush it and get that knee to the ground with lifting that shoulder off. So take a big inhale, exhale. Allow that body to rotate open again. Inhale, and getting some movement in that lumbar spine. Stretching out that glute. Inhale, big exhale, a little bit deeper this time. And you're pushing down, pulling with this hand here, actively keeping it strong here. One more. Bring your knees in, little circles. And then we'll switch to the other side and cross. So a lot of times when we do things like this, we'll find some imbalances, and it's really important to continue to work on those. Inhale. So I'm pushing down here and pulling here. Put your knees in, roll, and come up. Excellent job.